light steel trident. Or the ceremonial one if I can find it. Very
Come. Great flag, huh? You know what? Not time for this. Ow.
Shock arrows ready? We move now. Get those shock arrows. Somewhat. One more. We must break that up.
You still fighting that guy?
Yeah.
Oh, this. Arrows.
Fine.
Why not? Shotgun.
Trying to do. Let's let me have some health.
I don't know how to restore this. So I'm worried about it.
Go up.
No, just a thing.
Any shock arrows?
Good job.
Here we go. Watch that eye. Shock arrows ready? Swim! One more time.
Oh, did I get that? Nice.
Can you get rid of that ice?
Nope.
Chihato. Where the heck is Trello?
Here you go.
Ah.
No going anywhere. Before we do that, I'm just gonna
There's a treasure chest on the top of this place.
Is it?
Yeah, I just saw it. As I got catapulted to the ceiling, I was like, oh, hey!
Do this.
Go. That's it.
What? Oh, no. Come on. You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, there he is.
Any shot?
Where's my shot? On the other side. You took me to the wrong side. Okay.
You must break that ice.
That's my stupid game. Interesting.
He said he dropped it off the bridge on his stick. That means... Aha! How do I reach it? Oh!
Ha! Nice shot. Oh.
We're getting closer.
Now, can you actually take me to the right side? What do I have to shoot?
Go.
Seems like I've gotten
Bingo.
all the things. I don't know where I'm supposed to be shooting here, but... No, there was a rush. Because he takes me to the side, there's nothing to shoot. There's no two circle
So I'm
keys.
shooting those crystal, the spike balls. He wants you to shoot those down.
Yes, but once I do that, where's the final shot on the guy?
I just shot all the shoulders, that's all.
Okay. Guess there's no shoulders to shoot when he takes me up on that side. Guess it's on that side. He keeps taking me up to the other side. Here's that. Well, that's good. Just take that hit. Send a bomb. Good. Excuse me. Good. Another one. Last one. Okay. So unfortunately we're gonna have to wait till we go around again and try that one more time. Let's keep taking them. Real pal.
Get those shovels.
Now, can we go to the right side this time so I can actually finish them off instead of taking me to the wrong side like twice in a row? Right there. Got this.
All right, go. Marvelous.
Just in case. There we go. Shoot. Can't take me to the wrong side.
That was pretty quick for me because I managed to shoot both shoulders like on each side with one jump each.
Nice.
Just barely. I honestly thought I'd missed.
I think like the water spouting from Ruto has slowed down. Ruto is floating higher now. Onto two entrance side, right? Bring you closer. Counting up. You do good there, Hero.
Well, Link, here we are. Looks like this is where the real work starts. Best of luck. Nice job cutting off the water flow from this divine beast.
Thanks, man.
Barely made it. I had to take a potion, and I fell a little bit too.
Show the enemy no fear. I'll see you back at Zora's domain.
Did you remember
Farewell.
if you heard the armor?
I did not remember to. I just chose not to. I was like, I don't need it for that part of the fight, so. That's not the point. I mean, yeah, sure, I could have taken a quarter out of probably the damage there instead of half heart each time, but it wasn't really that bad.
As well as making the fight against Leon a little bit easier. I guess you changed armors for that.
Yep.
Oh, but it also would make things a little easier, I guess, in the temple. But then again, you could always just change armors if you need.
And I'm also not doing that right now.
Hmm?
I'm also not doing the temple right now. I was just getting the temple set up and ready to go for the next one. Because we're 4.5 hours into this one, so I figured I should probably end it. Considering that's going to be a fun time for Brian to edit. Yeah, teleport. Travelgate registered a tomb.
A gift from the sky, a scale of light splits the feet of a veil.
You're here.
Veiled falls to sight.
Here.
I must say
that I am so happy to see that this day has finally arrived.
to see that this day has
Okay,
finally
so this is the
arrived.
site of it.
Now,
Naruto
Ruta
can be freed of Ganon's control. I assume.
You'll need a map
Yeah, there's
to
speed.
prevent you from getting lost. The guidance stone there contains the information that you will need.
Okay. I mean, leave. Just leave. Alright, well. Right now, I'm actually going to do that thing that you just mentioned, but I was doing that after.
I figured it out.
What's that?
Oh, a riddle involving opening up a trial.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So it's a side quest. Side quests.
Yep.
Who'd you talk to start the side quest on?
Little girl singing a song.
In the domain?
Yep. And I figured it out because I was smart.
Nah, man. You ain't smart. You ain't smart. You ain't smart! I forget what I'm actually quoting, but I'm not quoting it. I'm using the same line, but using different words.
Honestly, it just makes me think of the I'm Bad parody by
Yeah, that's exactly.
It's like, you ain't bad. You ain't bad.
Hey.
You shouldn't just run in like that. There is another one that shows up.
I didn't know it was there.
No? Well, now you know. It's there every time.
Is it really?
Yeah.
And there's the last one. Awesome.
There's that one.
I've never seen that before. Money.
Ooh, that's a good yield. Look at all them rupees.
Indeed. Money.
To you who sits within the shrine, I am Dagaki. By entering this place, you've already proven your worth. I love the riddle ones. The ones you find by solving a riddle or a side quest. They're just like, nah, you already did your challenge.
Nice.
100 rupees. Oh yeah, spirit orb.
Nice.
It's been long to ride the shrine.
Just gonna wait for you to come to me. Come on down. Come on down, Mr. Fairy. Come on down, Mr. Fairy. Fine.
There's one thing that people have not really been considering.
What's that?
Well, with all the timeline theories, its placement has a little bit of a peculiarity. It is the second and only game, besides Skyward Sword, to have the goddess Hylia, not the goddesses.
And there was something I seen. Yeah, but it was either a cutscene that Lord Jacobus had, or you had, or even I had. I can't quite remember who had it. But they said, can you hear the voice in the sword talking to you?
It says there's a voice. Yes, that was Zelda was saying that supposedly there's a voice that speaks to the one who wields it, and that is referencing, of course, Skyward Sword.
Yeah, that's why I was like, interesting. Maybe this is just like an amalgamation of all the timelines.
That's honestly where I was going with it.
This is like every timeline ends with this one.
It was a horrible attempt to get some insight.
Just not really like everything happened before this. Don't question when it happened. It happened.
Well, honestly, most of the Zeldas are supposed to be like that. There's some that are clearly designed as sequels to each other, but the majority of them are meant to be standalones. They are their own thing. It's all legends, mythos. They don't specifically line up as a timeline.
It's kind of like Final Fantasy, basically.
Yeah. The amusing, somewhat annoying thing is everybody goes, it's like, oh, but the official timeline released. That was a pressured thing. The creator was bugged so much by the fan base to come up with an answer for the timeline. What was the timeline? You have a timeline, right? And he was like, yeah, I have a timeline, but he had an idea of the timeline. He didn't necessarily have an exact And Russia gave an answer. And it's just kind of the closest thing we get. But really, it's kind of silly because clearly a bunch of these don't line up. There's a lot of inconsistencies. The map, the landscape, some of the alignments, some of the stories told, they're all somewhat contradictory in certain events, but largely aligning due to being vague. Almost all of their histories are vague. It's kind of the point. This is one of the only ones with a very definitive background.
Yeah. Check this happened. It's not
100 years ago, they failed to stop Ganon, and 10,000 years ago, Ganon was successfully sealed away.
Yeah.
So that's about the strongest timeline we've ever, or strongest definitive background and world building we've had. The Sheikah tribe were a powerful race that became the tech race. The tech race is well established. The races are well known. There's villages. History has been recorded. Everybody's well aware of it. It's a very solid, really in-depth built world, which is great for this one. It's fantastic that they did that. I'm not saying that the other games are lacking. It's just a simple thing. This is one of the few that they actually went through that much effort to put that much background into it. There's always a legend, some big war, nondescript, battles being taken, being waged. The general good versus evil. Heck, even Skyward Sword, which was to be a clear starting point and explain the origin of things, had a super vague history of its own. There was an ancient race, and it thrived. And then there was a demon race, and then they fought, and now they're gone. That one had more background specifics than others, but then again, it also became extremely vague. It's like, oh, there was Magitech, because it had the time crystals and the little robots. But what was this race, what happened to them, and why?
Yeah, it's a good one.
But then take a look at Ocarina of Time. There was fighting, some indescript war that killed Link's father and mother. Mother died later of wounds from it, but yeah. Not really sure who led that or all that, why and all this. Then there was,
Toss a swift carrot, rock salt, and fresh milk.
That's a nice little side quest. I couldn't finish it for the longest time because I was never in the village at the right time. She was either leaving for bed or not at the cook pot yet. It's like, come on.
Did I already make it? Or do I already have the carrot?
Oh. The swift carrot. She asked for swift carrot. You're not really reading, are you?
No, I'm kind of skimming. I thought I actually had to make the stuff. So I was like, did I already make it previously and I'm just handing her the main product?
Nah, she was telling you the recipe.
Cute.
But yeah, you get the gist. The whole idea is just kind of a thing of the Zeldas are all open in their background and their endings. Oh, other than, some of them with more clear endings of and the universal good guys win. Spoilers for some people, I suppose.
Spoilers? There ain't no such thing as spoilers.
But yeah, consider it. All the beginnings are vague. That's why there's such an argument about which happened first. Like, oh, Ocarina is clearly the background of Link to the Past. Why? Well, because there was a conflict. And they said that, Ganon was sealed away in that conflict. It was a war in Link to the Past. It specifically had armies of Hylian knights, and it took 7 wise men to seal it, who have actual descendants, all of which are Hylian. In the Ocarina of Time, there is no war. Ganon is sealed, but in the Sacred Realm, differently than he is in the other one. He's sealed in a kind of space between the realms. He's not sealed in the Sacred Realm, he's sealed between the realms. The sages are all reincarnations of previous, I guess, spirits, and they're of one of each race, pretty much. And the Hylian Knights had all been destroyed in a previous war in that game's background. So, no. No, it does not describe the events of the history of Link to the Past. It is a vague description. A war happened, a lot of knights died, wise men, evil stopped, but not destroyed. Ocarina of Time. War happened, bad guys stopped, but not destroyed. Not clear who caused that war, or how. The wise men this time. But still vague. Heck, the one could be, they could both be the backgrounds of the other. It's just, Ganon was clearly, Ganondorf or Ganondorf Dragmire was a thief in Link to the Past who got into the Sacred Realm, and because so many bloody wars were fought in it, it became the Dark World, and because he kept making wishes and kept corrupting the world. That was a clearly defined thing. And he's sealed in there. That's about the only real definitive difference between their two backgrounds. In Ocarina of Time, he's Ganondorf Dragmire, or just Ganondorf in this case. He didn't have the last name Dragmire in Ocarina of Time. He did not get into the Sacred Realm in its background, and the war was fought in Hyrule, not in the Sacred Realm. So there are definitive differences there. But those are the only real definitive differences. Which kind of makes a point. Okay. Some of the games with the most clear backstories are the ones that are direct sequels. Zelda 2, Majora's Mask, and Wind Waker all have clear backstories because their backstory is the previous game.
Alright, that's that, I think. And, yeah, I'll probably be fine. We'll just do this. Is there star there? Get that star there.
Secret of the Cedars I'll have to do when I have better cold resistance.
Teleport back to here. And that should be it for this recording.
Yeah, little story time with Naka slipped in here.
Yeah, you did. And, yeah, I'm not really sure.
Battery has finally gotten low.
Nice. Yeah, these have been still going, which is pretty sweet. Because, I mean, I probably did, like, since I got up today, somewhere around 9.5 hours of recording. And it's still going. It's a pretty good time.
Yep.
Plus what Apollo played, about an hour or two. That's a pretty good time in these guys. Shazam. Saved progress. Alright guys, you know the deal. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, it's Raining Games. Twitch, nothing but the rain, nothing but the Hef, Loenaka.
Soonish. We'll figure it out.
Well, it exists. The channel exists.
Yeah, there's nothing's on it. Well,
oh, we didn't do that. We recorded that in mind, didn't we? Yeah, about something.
Yeah.
Well, something will go up at it.
I did have a Twitch running for it, which was
Also,
Gaming with Naka.
Lord Jacobus's channel's called what gaming again?
Like a Foresight Gaming.
Like a Foresight Gaming. Check those out. Also, shirts.spreadshirt.ca. If Naka wants to grab them for me, I can show them to you. There we go.
There we
I
go.
realize we haven't really
The
done
words
this
of the
in
kitchen.
any of them. I don't think so far, but shirts, spreadshirt.ca/ringwares. Alrighty. Till next time. Say goodbye now.
See you later, everybody. Better games.